Yeah.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Now Brady. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Samson Abukum in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Down Michelle. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Here's Ryan Allen now as he's on to punt for New England. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams getting set to go now. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Goff now looks to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Before the game, you and I were looking at some of the highlights from last week, and one of the top plays was certainly that 99-yard touchdown run by Derrick Henry.
Not only was it a top play, it's going to be memorable, and again, not just for 99 yards, which is enough of a reason to remember it, but it's the way he got it done. I mean, how about him knocking over people, stiff-arming people? I mean, it was an incredible, strong run. Tony Dorsett, who actually held the record before Derrick Henry, he hit him up on social media, gave him a little dap, a little congratulations. What a play.
Yeah, those are the only 2 guys to have a 99-yard touchdown run. Incidentally, both of them Heisman Trophy winners as well.
And a friend of ours on social media, he sent out a post that said, and with that run, Derrick Henry locks up his 2nd Heisman Trophy.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And now Edelman. Big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Patriots take over. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell your guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Brady to throw on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll run. This is Burkhead. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Brady to throw. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting them in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone. So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. And they will run it with Michelle. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Third and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. It's the fullback. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. Gostkowski for the point after. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that makes the score 14-7. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Dante Hightower on the stop. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. The Rams on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the gun. Gone. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. They'll run with Michelle, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
But that certainly felt like an example of a defense just saying, okay, we've had enough. We've gotten mashed all night long. About time we got a good play in. But flip it over to the offensive side. They've got to be really upset that they allowed a play like that to happen. They were pitching such a great game, they want to keep it going. Regular.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Gordon. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Back now in Foxborough, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. On the ground, Michelle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Brady. And down he goes under pressure from the Rams defense.
But no takes start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
There we go. There we go. There we go, Bean. Yeah! There we go. Catch me slipping. Keep blitzing me, nigga. Keep blessing me. Yeah! Yeah.
And he certainly played a
His heavy hitters. The banana boys. Light work, man.
Someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number.
Yeah.
Sure, have 2 touchdowns.
Talk to me out there in TV land, dude.
Contributing to their lead, he wants to continue to do so.
Man, I'm how to get this nose with real quick, man. Get him, yeah. I drags out long enough, dude. Man, ain't got nothing for us, man. Picky, wicky.
And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here.
Yeah, Bean.
They know the situation. And by the way, the punter knows
we know what this is.
for their offense.
We know what this is. Right down underneath. Underneath, get him.
This is
oh, man.
And they get him down, but
you know it's coming, Bean.
Across the 40-yard line.
You can get him, Bean.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
You can get him, Bean.
On first down, it's gone.
Yeah, take that from him. Thank you. Thank you. Take that from him. Take that from him. Yeah. Take that from him. We need to get him again. Yeah. Yeah.
Talk about possessions being at a premium in these games.
Take that from him.
In this situation,
bang, kill, man.
You have to claw your way back in. That one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at the 45. This drive starts out on the ground.
nephew.
And down just shy of midfield after
you talking about my main man right here, man. It's what you talking about right here, babe. It's what you asking about right here, babe. Reality, man. Come on, man. Your balls up, though.
Establish themselves.
Come on, man.
They say, put the game on our
shoulders. You want to keep coming, huh?
No doubt about it.
Coming, huh?
If you're running back, all you want to do is
keep coming, huh? Good block. Oh, man.
And find some space.
Keep coming, huh?
Solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
Well, keep coming, huh, Ronnie?
This game moves along.
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
Take that hit. Take that hit. Spread them out. Spread them out. Let them know when we can't get doing right here, man. Let them know when we can't get doing right here.
People might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but this lead, they're electing to throw the football.
It's too easy, baby.
Slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Too easy. Good block. Good block, babe. Good block, babe. Good block, babe.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they
got
to use their 3 timeouts. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
No doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts.
Pretty. He think we cheating, baby. He think Lomo got cheat code. Yeah. He think I got cheat code going, man. Yeah. Oh, man, take my picture. Chicken. Crisco. You let me keep my field goal, babe.
Chicken to go. I'm gone. A lot of these lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No car. I want that car. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you. Don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis that's light. Rape in the city that's light. LED look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. I went from filling out kites to putting it in my block. Blue Gucci sweater is drill. Somebody give me a. These ain't like the cops. Gossiping more than a. In jail I had. I make you dead off the. Think that I made it, they can't be my friends, so they wanna be ops. If I see them hating and I'm in that spaceship, I'm dropping the top. Ain't like my beat ain't no happy belated, I'm counting no guap. Who gave you a voice? Who told you your thoughts call? GPS straight to the money. I put my. Big homie up. The big Mickey Mouse. You posted your at 12 and 8 that night, she had my all over the mess. Can't sit on my house. into golf. A lot of these look lost. They broke, they think it's my fault. No court. I want that court. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. With me, boy. Your hands in your fingers. Your ears with. Get back, watch you turn to a singer. Get it fighting like this Jerry Springer. All of my. Zit the back that like a popo.
Yeah. Hey, Ron. Yeah, Ron, we're down. You don't want to talk to me now, huh, buddy? Hey, buddy.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go now on a wet and rainy night, and we are underway in Foxborough. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline.
Yeah, Ronnie. Oh, man, y'all, I just want to hear your voice, yo.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now Brady throwing on second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Brady to Gronkowski for the Patriot first down. They'll run it. This is Michel.
Oh, man.
That play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And, Brandon, as we continue to see, so much of the influence on this game is now coming from those hybrid-type players. In this case, strong safety, not worried about covering the pass. What a play on the run.
Tackled for a loss.
Yeah, forget the pregame introductions. Introduced himself with authority on that play.
Wide open, Gronkowski. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A very solid gain of 27. They'll run for the first time with Hill. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing now is Brady. Now he steps away. And he put the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back.
Oh,
incomplete.
No. What's
now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I respect this dude, Dean.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. He'll go for it. It's Brady. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Blair takes the give from Mahomes. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City
somebody got that good sleep.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On the run, it's Ware. The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll run now with Ware. Call it a gain of a yard, bring up 3rd and 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions. I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail!
From midfield, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Yeah, big.
I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach.
You're absolutely right,
big. Don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says, we're going for it on 4th down.
Big mistake, man.
They'll go
underneath. Thank you. Thank you. Throw a big mistake, yo.
And the return stops at the 39.
Nigga can't throw, yo.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on the 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady.
Man, nigga knocked my man down.
Incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Brady. And this is going to be incomplete. And the great veteran Eric Berry back to knock that one away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Good punt.
As Kansas City comes back out here on offense, let's discuss the fact that they are now officially in the playoffs. They clinched by beating Baltimore last week 27-24 on that Harrison Butker game-winning field goal.
Yeah, went to overtime, had to come back and get it done. And look, we've talked about Patrick Mahomes all year long, and rightly so. In this game, 377 yards, 2 touchdowns. But the big deal to me, the comeback potential that he exhibits. Had to take them downfield in order to tie the game in regulation. Then takes care of business in overtime. Did you see some of the throws that he made?
Yeah, the one where he was rolling the sideline, golly.
And ends up throwing a no-look pass. He said that came from his time as a high school point guard in basketball. He is absolutely phenomenal, mature beyond his years.
Mahomes to throw on second down. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. Mahomes going to throw. Forced out to his left. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down. Mahomes now on first down. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that, got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
And he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver or tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Dumps that off to Ware. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And the kick by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The Patriots offense now. They worked their way back onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They begin with Michel on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Brady. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. He got 29 yards that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground is Michel. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. They'll go left side here with Michel. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's White. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Derek Noddy makes the tackle.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Being chased out left. And he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much. Getting outside of the pocket. And it results in a sack. Allen Bailey in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. Now Brady. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
Well, they just treated 3rd and long as simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the first down and you know where the sticks are. They took this thing way downfield. Confidence in the receivers to go up and make a play, even with defenders around them.
On the ground, this is Michel. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Brady to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Reggie Ragland coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. To throw, it's Brady. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Alabama, 380. Right.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout as they stop it with 6.
Shit. Wax. Those crowd up in the stores.
Seconds to go in half number 1. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Brady now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. And out come the Chiefs now. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Now the incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to go for a big play into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this 1st half. Final shot before half for Brady. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 40. They run it here. Where? And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. On the ground, this is Ware. And he's got this down to the 35. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Spencer Ware taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Now it's Patterson. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That one goes for 24 yards. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens. But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball. Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Davian Williams taking it in. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on, and remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
Yeah, my bad.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And the Chiefs are going to get him. D. Ford in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. They're running it. It's Michelle. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. The first carry now for Rex Burkhead. gets this inside the 35-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
The all-pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially not with Tom Brady.
Yeah, who's Tom Brady? What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? They're down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. On second down, here's Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. They come out here in the eye. He'll get it up the middle. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
They'll try to run it in. Michel, no gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal.
Brandon, it's easy to make decisions from right up here where we are, right in the cheap seats, but let's be frank about this.
And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Gronkowski, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Gronkowski now out to kick it away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail!
Right back to him on first down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. And they'll go on the ground. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And Butker able to put this one through. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A give. This is Michelle. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The familiar refrain, Brady to Gronk for the New England first. Now Brady. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And Brady will sneak it. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Now this time, Brady will throw. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. The wideout, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll turn to Michelle as they go back to the ground. Down right around the 25. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. Brady going to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
And they'll run it here. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They run again with Ware. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now they'll run it on the toss. And some room to maneuver. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game, but these two teams, they had fun.
Somebody call for the queen.
Let me know when you're ready to go up there. Take a step up there and shit.
I never do anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving the. I told him the hunter, like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning, I had me up by the morning, I had me some breaks by the morning, I had a sister by the morning, I got on a meat on the morning, the rest keep me up on the podium, I had a in my shoulder. You got the picture me. Pacific ice on my ocean. Ready for war like I'm Russia. Ladies should never look luggage. My diamonds, they tussling. My neck and my belly. They call it for me and they. You want me like me and I look. Yeah. Her Rex on her. Yeah. B-Rex better calm down. Yeah. If you go around, come around. Yeah. Whole squad. Yeah. Squad goes on me. Yeah. Make some orange gel on my toes. Yeah. Glass for the Joes. You can go get mad. Let me in the bed with the 2 dot teeth. My shawty pulling up with a real bad. You too. Dripping my swag. Do about tag on. I got it in the bag now. Getting all type of cash on my general true. I never do anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got the streets on my back. Carry it like I'm moving the. I told him to the hunter. Like he trying to move it up.
Hey, John.
I'm in the morning, skip school, that's a truancy about it. Made me some rest in the morning. I had me up by the morning. I had me some breaks by the morning. I had a sister by the morning. I got on a meat on the morning. The rest keep me up on the podium. I had a in my shoulder. You got a picture.
You got a picture me. Send me calling.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the architectural wonder that is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had good.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
And they're going to get to him. That is going to be a safety. Tom Brady taken down in the end zone. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one. So a free kick situation forthcoming as they'll punt this one away. And an hour to run.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Okay, you talking again. Yo, I stopped playing. Y'all think I know you was coming. Okay, so I can go and dog you now, yo.
And run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan.
Get that shit.
And his throw here's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result,
yo, get a little harder now. Yo, you ain't got that running quarterback I had to worry about, yo.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Now it's Ryan.
Julio. Nowhere. That's all.
By Jones.
Shit's too easy.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down
Julio.
at the 31-yard line. They stop
You're absolutely
only 3
right.
that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
You're absolutely right, yo.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
This pick 6. Oh, I know what this at right here. Underneath right there. Oh my God.
He finds Coleman. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Escaping the pressure right. Coleman has it here right side. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Ryan will throw again. Flushed out right. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Again, Ryan. And that's caught by Smith. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Here's Ryan.
Bingo. Bingo. B-I-N-G-O. Bingo was his name.
This is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
A former star at nearby Georgia, this is Sony Michel.
Oh, man.
Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12. A big first down to get away from the end zone.
I guess it's good we can't really...
He ain't got the big linebacker, but he ain't got Justin Houston over there, yo.
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Whatever is in his mind right now, he probably couldn't say over the air.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. He'll check this one down to Michel. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Who's in the hood, man? Everywhere. Hey, man, yo, you go out there. Who won that? What's called? You ain't know, can you watch me? I wonder who won that shit. That's see who win it or see who get eliminated.
Brady now throw. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10.
I want every time I try to watch shit on my phone and look, I can't never watch TV.
Now Brady to try again after the pick 6. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Gronk's first catch, good for a first down. Brady now on 1st down. Goes underneath here to White. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
That's what Black Girl's saying now?
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. It doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware of what they can do.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Look like Kelly.
Huh?
Look like Kelly.
Tough spot for the Pats
Kelly
now
Rowe.
after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. Brady. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play there on 3rd down for the Pats. And even 40 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They'll run with White. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And they get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. We're facing a 4th down situation.
Man, everybody like our Lloyd Pop. Same with him was. Get her while she popped. I know she can be like a megastar already.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go.
Kelly ain't no fucking bum.
They come out here in the eye.
You know how they going to start to the
He's going to sneak it. Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. Charles, last week, the Atlanta Falcons, that was the game that you had against the Green Bay Packers. And another loss, 5 in a row now. It's been quite a fall from Super Bowl 51, has it not been?
It certainly has, and it's hard to truly explain. They've had plenty of victories on defense, but at one point they won 3 in a row and getting themselves back to 4 and 4, and we're headed.
I know he's supposed to be the new man on there. I know he's supposed to be on there though.
No, they said that he's
haven't been the same team since.
Probably the right boys. Or one of them, you know, half of them got careers.
Had 8 catches, 106 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
I like that.
And a touchdown came on their first drive. Not much after that.
And this loss that last week, that guarantees that they're going to have their first losing record since 2014. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Ryan on 2nd down. This is Coleman with the ground. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he is going to get the first down, it looks like, as he's up to the 12. Ryan to Sanu, good for an Atlanta first down. To throw is Ryan. Kyle Van Noy.
My safety man.
Linebacker spot, he drops him for a loss of 11.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head, that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Back into his end zone. He's going to look deep down the field. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roll free and brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here's Matt Bosher now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. This is a pretty good kick. And now out come the Patriots. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Oh, Kevin. I mean, that Kevin.
The handoff, it's Michelle.
Oh.
A little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters a normal space in the defense, and it's creases like they were able to exploit right there.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
And
cross, baby. Yeah,
this down to about the 39. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. This is White. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
What they doing, like a little show with it?
4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Give him 15 yards on that one. And New England has a 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
Thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
That's out to his running back, Michelle. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Down Michelle.
Come on, Big Brown.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, Joey.
Two minutes to play here in the 1st half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. Brady to throw on 2nd down. Wide open, Gronkowski. And finally down he goes. As they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pick up there of
He's
22. They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Right,
Able to move his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, second and goal. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. They'll give it to him up the middle. And they'll get him down here to about the 5-yard line. Calling a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's third and goal. Brady's saying, let's go as he'll hustle him to the line. Here's Brady to throw. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. Fourth and goal. He'll go for it. It's Brady. As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown.
Yeah.
Julian Edelman, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots move back within a couple of the lead.
Fourth and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go
and it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
And this is incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away. Well, you know, thinking back to last week around the league, it was one, we've had some crazy weeks this year, Charles, but this was one of the crazier, maybe the craziest week that we've had. You think about the 99-yard run that sort of kicked it all off. Of course, that wild finish in Miami. I mean, we saw a bunch of interesting things.
We certainly did. How about the 3 worst teams by record in the NFL? The Jets, the Raiders, the 49ers all won on the same weekend. We had overtime in Kansas City and in Dallas. And the 2 front runners in the NFC, New Orleans got a scare in Tampa Bay, and the Rams lost in Chicago.
Yeah, crazy, crazy weekend. It figures to be a crazy finish the rest of the way in this NFL season. The Falcons on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw again is Ryan. Looking downfield for Joe, and that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 39 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Completes it to Coleman. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
The black girl again?
That's the other 4 that got eliminated.
Oh, the one got eliminated. This
Plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing it in. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it.
Did the white girl out?
Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 20 seconds to go in this first half.
I thought she still was on there.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
They had a lot of good people in there, though.
Yeah, it's like you get better and better every year, though.
Nine seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half. This is first and 10.
Yeah, young.
That's okay. Thank you.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Looking deep downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
They're going to make that shit that much tougher next year.
There to keep the drive alive.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Well, that's the desired outcome coming out here in the second half, of being able to run the ball,
keep missing this nigga,
a
man.
little bit of pace, and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line of scrimmage. And they want that to continue. Way too early to think about this being ball control time, but the way they're running it, you got to think they may want to continue that and see if they can go ahead and grind their opponents into submission.
And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, he couldn't turn it into much more.
It's Gaxonu. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they convert on third with a gain of 22. Here's Coleman. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up fourth down. They'll run it with Coleman. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's first and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky fourth down call. Now it's Ryan. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
He'll get it up the middle, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
They were saying with the chili peppers.
Man, they say no damn chili peppers. Wait a minute. You ain't hear nothing say chili anything.
Oh.
Well, you funny.
So a field goal try here on 4th down as the Falcons call on Matt Bryant. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Bryant's kick is good. And the lead now 5, 11-6. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It sounds like you're going negative on
I
this.
was.
It sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
On the black girl.
Getting a 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2.
She's the one from last year. She on full Kelly.
To put something on the board, get some momentum here at half.
The black girl.
Try and get things kick-started.
You know what I'm saying? The black girl won the last year?
No, it's like
Oh, she on tour with Kelly?
They were going to get that done. This is where
not
scripting
black
comes
Kelly,
from.
Kelly the coach.
Script coming out of and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing now is Brady. Over the middle, that's taken in by Gronkowski. And they work this out past the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they
Look,
understand what they can do for each other.
Hey, what it do, Charlie?
The ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows the great security blanket Gronk is. When all else fails, he finds big 87.
Oh, that's that picture? Get him. Hey. Hey. Now he and the homie took that picture.
Positive to that. If you keep moving laterally,
yeah, y'all go time,
as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
What's up with the what's up, guys?
He finds an opening pass to
And
Brady, flashing the mobility, scrambling there for first down.
Looks to me
Down here,
like
cool.
he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think it's
Sound like a villain. What y'all out there doing?
just weren't open.
Yeah, the interception.
What y'all out there doing?
Especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So
Get him. Delmonte, yo, or some home style blitz. I mean, shoot, yo. It was that Delmonte suit or the home style.
Partner, I think from our experience,
She making homemade or this she buy?
I tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Yeah. That should be good as a motherfucker.
Now he'll throw with Brady. And he's got Edelman on the out route. That's complete. Brady to his old reliable Edelman, and the Patriots have a first down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience
Hey,
and some moxie,
hey. Oh, Andy Twin right there, yo. I'm like, hey, Andy, that's your little twin right there, shorty.
So well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him,
Yeah.
I don't think that was his primary target.
Yeah, little Andy twin.
Figured out where the blitz was coming from.
So he turned 30, look just like her mama now. She's so pretty. Yeah. Hey, Angie. Little Shawty trying to bite your style, man. She thinks she's doing something slick.
And just a short game that time. They're able to get him down. Brady Jarrett with the tackle.
Yeah.
One advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, they can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Rifles one complete into the hands of Ground.
Yeah.
Down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
All right, go ahead, hang up.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And
man, you don't hold that block, cuz.
Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Yo, this thing keep falling down for him, man.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and react into the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit. Because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you don't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off. Because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
Now Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Here's Ryan to throw. That's Ortiz. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. Now it's Ryan. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play. throwing now. Ryan on first down. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Ryan will throw again. Caught by Sanu. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get just a couple, but the sticks move again. Now Ryan on first down. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. And this one brought in by Sanu. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. On 3rd down, that's Coleman. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. Here's Sanu on the catch. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kevin Coleman, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
They do tack on the extra point as well, and it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they worked their way back out onto the field. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, right? A little tired. And
yo, why this nigga can't catch the ball? Yo, he got in here.
3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
So I didn't have to get a field goal, man. That's all I need to get a field goal, man. Get a stop. Come on, all y'all.
Leads to a 2nd and 10.
Field goal to stop.
Back to throw, Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
Yo, Grunt keep getting blocked back the motherfucking line.
When they're on 2nd down, now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
Yeah, you figure it out, yo.
Keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you.
There we go. We all right.
In front.
A good pick up there at 22. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. Man. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in
there. Yo, John Gordon can't catch the ball, man.
One great tight end told me once, he had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
In the field goal range, baby.
Brady to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Jack Crawford in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far.
You going
It
out
feels like
there?
the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now Brady got to have this one. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. To throw is Brady. Gronkowski got it on the crossing route. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. This to get it back to a one-score game. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So we're back to a one-score game, and now you figure we'll likely see an onside kick.
Yeah, they've only got the one timeout remaining, so I think they've got to take a chance of getting the ball.
And this is going to be covered up by the Falcons. And that should just about seal it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Ryan wants to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now Ryan. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense. Still. And then in the end, he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
Oh, that's crazy, yo.
So careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they end up running themselves out of time.
Well, Charles, exciting to the very...
Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go.
I don't bluff, bro. At your head, like a buffalo. You're a rubberneck, like bro. You're a tough guy. It's enough jokes. Then the sun died. The night is young though. Light is still shining. In a rough. But the yo, where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, where the ones go? This is show. Put your front row. Talking bro. That's a tough show. Money over and above. That is still my favorite love quote. Put the aside. What the for? I sleep with the and she don't snow. What the yo? Where the love go? Change the ski mask. Put it's a bell. Where the suns go? It's a Swiss beat. That the drums go. If she iffy, let her go. If she sip double cup toast, got a duffel full of hundos. That the love go. Where's the uproar? What the go? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2. I let one go. Smile. Go. I don't bluff, bro. At your head, like a buffalo. What the go? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2. I let one go. Smile. Go. I don't bluff, bro. At your head, like a buffalo. Go. I don't bluff, bro. I come out the scuffle without a scuffle. I don't bluff. Yellow diamonds up close, at your front door with a store. Knock, knock, who's there's I won't go. Just the jungle, so have the utmost for the nut souls. And we nut souls, we go up fast, we roll up slow. We go up.
This weekend is all for the 170. So now we definitely check the set the sounds. Okay. There you go. You said what now? Go ahead. I mean, after this game, all right? You go get that clothes and shit to go. Third quarter, all right. I'm gonna tie it up real quick, then I'm gonna go to my Chicago for it. Man, that shit too easy, man. Shit too easy, yo. Wow.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this. Is loud, and these fans...